beloved, welcome back to the shop. Today I want to share with you something that's very interesting, how U.S. Forest Service firefighters predict weather using a very sophisticated belt weather kit and a shovel. This is a very cool, very sophisticated computer system called a Kestrel. Kestrel gives you everything that you need to know about temperature and what that can mean on fire. One thing that's cool about this little setup is that we're going to be putting together a remote weather station that will broadcast this to the phone. Let's just put it together. This is how I used to set it up. You want to get a fire tool or a shovel, sink it in the ground away from any water area, any creeks or streams, because that will throw off your relative humidity. This is the exact same kit that I used to use when I was an engine boss and I was setting up a remote weather station. I would take the fire tool and a volet strap and a small tripod and lash it to the handle. The base has a stainless steel pin with a very fine point on it, and this is going to be a balance point for the weather vane. Now there are 4 pieces here. To build this, you're going to have the wing. You put the wing into the shaft. The shaft will go into the base, and that right there will go into that pin. Now this is going to pivot. Now this is the cool part. Right here is the holder for the Kestrel. Now we simply slide this in, and it's perfectly balanced. You have to use non-lithium. Lithium batteries are too light and it throws off the balance point. But if you use a regular battery, now, and this is balanced, it should spin freely. Now we'll turn it on and open up the wind cover. The Kestrel has a display which will give you, of course, everything that you need to know, but the cool part is that this will connect with a Bluetooth app right to your phone. Now what's nice about this is you can set this up remotely on a high spot and not really be tied to it. This is broadcasting in real time all of the critical information that we need to have right here. So we can see that we have our wind direction and temperature. We have our RH, relative humidity, wind speed, wet bulb, and PIG, which is the probability of ignition, meaning the 60% tells me that in a 12 by 12 square of ground or earth, if an ember lights on it, there's a 60% chance of that igniting. So really the RH and the PIG are the 2 numbers that I really look at to help me forecast how severe fire behavior is going to be. When we get relative humidity down in the teens, 15%, with high winds and a really high probability of ignition, that's when we have extreme fire behavior. So monitoring weather and having a small weather station like this is very helpful. I would say critical when you're on the fire ground, and this is just an option that I came up with to kind of give you a remote ability and the ability to track. Now you can have trending, you can do a snapshot, and you can forward this on to anyone that would want to see what was going on and how it trended. And that is basically a U.S. Forest Service firefighter Kestrel weather station. Thanks for watching. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.